we cannot make you do something that you do not like. You will do only what you like. The more unhappy people are, the more they will insist, I'll do only this. This is how I am. The very purpose of samyama is to bring all those things that you have hidden out. Because if you bury it, it will only grow. Hurts, I want to get up. Get hungry, I want to run and eat. Feel like this, I want to go and pee. That is what… we have outgrown that. Very hungry, but it doesn't matter. Very painful, it doesn't matter. It's a terrible compulsion. Most people won't bear it for 2 minutes. They'll hop around. Karma is the only thing, the memory of experience is the only thing which can bring wisdom to you. And it is the only thing which can bind you. And it is one thing which can so heavily poison your life that it can destroy you.
So, whatever ideas you may have, whatever intentions you may have, whatever ambitions you may have, the karma will overrun it because the necessary discrimination and awareness is not brought in. For this discretion, you need a certain level of awareness. Only if that is there,
that is your karma. See, you can choose to eat whatever you want, isn't it? You can eat rice grown in Tamil Nadu. Tamil manna will become part of you. So if you eat chapati, maybe Punjabi mitti is becoming part of you. These days, people are eating fruits that come from New Zealand. Maybe you're slowly, acquiring the karma of a kangaroo because kangaroo manure has gone into it. Yes. So, it is all the same earth, but you can choose which part of the earth you can make it a part of you, isn't it? So similarly, it's all the same energy, but you can make something else out of it. Everybody ate rice only probably today, but not everybody is the same because you're given the freedom to do whatever you want with it. With the same earth, you can produce rice, you can produce wheat, you can produce ragi, you can make a mango, you can make a coconut, you can make whatever, isn't it? So with the same energy, you made it like this, he made it like that, I made it like this, he made it like that. Same energy. This is why we said, the way you are is your karma. That means it's your doing. This is the only culture which is very, very clear that the way you are is not God's doing. The way you are is your doing. It's your karma means it's your doing. Creation is not your doing, but the way you are, the way you're experiencing life, what you're attracting, what you're getting into is 100% your doing. It is your karma. So right now, you look at yourself, if you don't like the way you are, do the right karma. Yes, you've not done the right thing, that's all. If you're right now sitting like this, you want to sit like this, come here 3 months, I'll tell you what you should do, you will sit like this. Yes. So, If you sit like this, it's called a pyramid, you know. Pyramids were built for the dead, not for the living. If you've taken the shape of a pyramid, you must understand this is the abode of the dead, this is not the abode of the living. The living has to be housed in a beautiful house. Yes? The dead can be put up in a pile of rocks which we call a pyramid. So if you're growing into the form of a pyramid, you must work it out. It's your karma. This is also your karma. This is also your karma. Joy is also your karma. Misery is also your karma. Isn't it wonderful? Your life is your business and nobody's business. Is it not wonderful? No? Is it not wonderful? Your life is your business and nobody's business. You can make whatever you want out of it. Is it not wonderful? There cannot be more compassion for someone as small as you. In this creation, who are you? You're a tiny speck. To you, this much freedom has been given that you can shape your life the way you want it. Isn't this fantastic? Isn't this the ultimate compassion? Oof means you're gone. But to you, who is not even like a worm in this cosmos, you're like a speck of dust. To you, so much freedom has been given that you can shape your life the way you want it. If you want, you can become godlike. If you want, you can become just a lump of earth. Whatever you choose, it's left to you. Is it not wonderful? No? Is it not wonderful? Absolutely wonderful, isn't it? So it's your karma. You must learn to be happy with your compulsions. Anyway, you have the compulsion. If you're not happy with it, now you have two problems: compulsion and unhappiness. At least if you have one problem, it's easier to deal with it. You have your compulsions, learn to look at it joyfully. This doesn't mean you're happy about your compulsions, you are happy. Why always we're talking about joy and love and things is to keep the mind pleasant, to keep the emotion pleasant. Because when your mind and emotions are pleasant, you are flexible, we can do many things with you. When your mind and your emotions are in unpleasant, you become rigid. Nothing can be done about you. So already you have one problem, don't create the next one. Unhappiness is unpleasantness. Now when you're in a state of unpleasantness, nobody can touch you, nobody can help you, nobody can do anything with you. If you're in a state of pleasantness, you're willing to be molded into a different shape, isn't it? When you're in a state of unpleasantness, you're not even willing to be touched. So, unhappiness is a bigger problem than whatever damn compulsions you have. A far bigger problem, because now you cannot be touched, you cannot be molded, you cannot be helped. So first settle that. Whatever the nonsense you are, first thing is learn to be joyful and loving. Now, it's easy to work with you, it's easy to help you, it's easy to reach out to you, it's easy to do things with you beyond your likes. Because your likes and dislikes are the basic compulsions. If we have to help you out of that, you have to be in a pleasant state. If you're in an unpleasant state, we cannot make you do something that you do not like. You will do only what you like. The more unhappy people are, the more they will insist, I'll do only this is how I am. Joyful people are flexible. You can make them dance, you can make them cry, you can make them jump. They'll do everything when they're happy. They're flexible. Don't lose your flexibility. That's the most important thing. That's the reason in the morning yoga, starting with your back. Slowly you'll work up to the head. Because flexibility is key. If you become fluid, it's great. From being solid to become flexible, then to become fluid, then to become gaseous, then to become nothing. That looks like a progression, isn't it? So, it's important to keep yourself flexible. Flexibility is not possible when you are in any state of unpleasantness, either in the mind or in the emotion. So that's the reason why being joyful, being loving, being happy, being peaceful is important only for this reason. So don't create double problem, you already have enough. And these are not the only compulsions you have many more. And the very purpose of samyama is to bring all those things that you have hidden out. Because if you bury it, it will only grow. You bury your potatoes, they will multiply and grow. Karma is like a sack of potatoes. The deeper you bury them, the more they will grow. So this is a place to pull them out, dry them in such a way that they cannot grow again. If you put yourself through intense enough sadhana, you will see when you go out in the world, so many of your simple compulsions are gone. And I'm telling you, if you had the compulsions that you had just a week ago, you cannot sit like this, which all of you have been doing wonderfully well. You cannot sit when there are compulsions. Yes, this and that nonsense is coming, it's not that you become 100% free, but so many of your compulsions are finished. That's why you're able to sit. Everything is hurting. Who is not hurting? Everybody is hurting, including me. For me, only one leg, for you both. That much exemption I have because I have to sit through many samyamas. Only one leg. For you, both legs. It's hurting, that is the whole thing. Hurts, I want to get up. Get hungry, I want to run and eat. Feel like this, I want to go and pee. That is what… we've outgrown that. Very hungry, but it doesn't matter. Very painful, it doesn't matter. It's a terrible compulsion. Most people won't bear it for 2 minutes, they'll hop around. Now you're just sitting. And somebody sitting next to you, they're also doing ba ba boo boo boo. They're pulling out all their potatoes, not just yours. You also have to bear with the surrounding potatoes. Rotten potatoes just spilling all over the place, but still. So don't complain, you're doing great. But still there are a lot of potatoes to pull out. They need to be every day pulled out, every day. Just doing it once a year, 7 days is not good enough. Every day, you pull them out, dry them up and keep them in. Dry them to such a point where they cannot sprout again. Then it's okay, potatoes are useful. You shouldn't get rid of your potatoes because all your experience of life will go. Just dry them in such a way they don't keep growing. What is there is there. The same damn potato grows into 1 million, that is an exaggerated potato, isn't it? So you dry them and just keep it as what it is. See, it is like this. You have 5 minutes of intense experience, let's say of pain or fear or some torturous experience or something which was abhorrent to you. 5 minutes. This 5 minutes of potatoes will multiply and multiply and multiply and rule your whole life. Wherever you go, that's what you talk about. Wherever you are, that's what you think about. If something moves, you think the same thing is going to happen. Because you're multiplying your potatoes, you bury them and they're multiplying. They will become millions of potatoes, same kind. abhorrent kind. Now, you dry this potato and keep it, it is there. It's a good experience. If you went through a real bad experience, it's a good experience because these are invaluable. What you learn through unpleasant moments in your life is invaluable. If you forget that experience, you are a fool. Only a fool will try to forget. If you are smart, you must remember every unpleasant experience you had without resentment, without anger, without unpleasantness, just in your memory always, so that you never ever get into the same situations again. If you burn your experience, you'll go through the same nonsense all over. We just want to pull out the potatoes, dry them in such a way that they cannot sprout, but we want to preserve the potatoes. We don't want to get rid of them. Otherwise, you'll be again an ignorant fool who'll do the same things all over again. The value of life's experience cannot be thrown away. The value of lifetimes of experience definitely cannot be thrown away. It's needed. If you can keep them at a distance and use them as experience. If you let it grow into you, then it just poisons your whole life. Karma is the only thing, the memory of experience is the only thing which can bring wisdom to you. And it is the only thing which can bind you. And it is one thing which can so heavily poison your life that it can destroy you. So karma is not the problem, how you carry it is the problem. How you carry it is the only problem, karma is not the problem.
It's not good to get into spiritual academics. Spiritual process should never become an academic subject. Unfortunately, it has become for a lot of people. So, I want you to relate this question to yourself. Do not use these things because it becomes an academic subject now. You're assuming there is a karmic body, you're assuming you have a mind. No, I'm saying, you don't really know, isn't it? Okay, if you have a mind, you must be able to locate it, isn't it? Can you locate it? Can you locate where your mind is? Then you don't know whether it is there or not. See, suppose you walk into this hall, this guy says, I'm in this hall. You look everywhere, you go behind this pillar, post, here, there, under this bench, everything. You don't find the guy. Do you have a doubt or no, whether this guy is in this room or not? Yes or no? This is the way, isn't it? So, you look wherever you want, there is no mind. Now, this is not just playing with words. You need to understand, if you want to explore this must come from your context, from the context of your experience of life. Only then it will come out well for you. Right now you're asking an academic question, anywhere you go the same thing, what is the nature of the Atman, what is the relationship between Atman and Paramatman? You've not seen Atman, you've not seen Paramatman. Why are you interested in the relationship? Atman, Paramatman means, for those of you who do not know, these are common terminology in India. This means the soul and God. What's the relationship? You've not seen both. How do you know they have a relationship? Maybe they're divorced. If you look at the quality of life people are living, probably they're divorced, isn't it? So, don't go into academics of spirituality. Spirituality is not an academic process. It has to be an experiential longing to know. So, what you're trying to ask is, what is the impact of my past on my present working of my mind? You tell me, can your mind function without memory? If I wipe out all your memory, would you have a thought? You have to build new memory, otherwise there will be no thought, isn't it? So that's a relationship. Without one, the other cannot exist. It's only because of the karmic memory, the mind is functioning. If there's no memory, how would it function? It wouldn't function for a moment. So if you have some esoteric idea of karma, drop that. Karma means just the residual impact of all the actions you have performed in your body, in your mind, in your emotions, in your energies. The residual imprint of that. So that is the karma. So without that memory, your mind couldn't even function. There's no such thing. It is from that this is all coming. Another way of looking at it is, there is no such thing as mind, there's just karma. There is a discriminatory buddhi, which is not mind. There is a discriminatory intellect. And there is karma, there is really no mind. There is a huge mass of memory. With a certain discretion, you can pick what you want. But if you don't have the discretion, they just run right within yourself all the time. This is all that's happening. This is all that's happening with people because the discriminatory mind or the intellect has not been sufficiently developed or applied to, the past memory is running right. All the time it's going on. What happened 10 years ago is still bothering people because it's just going on. So, whatever ideas you may have, whatever intentions you may have, whatever ambitions you may have, the karma will overrun it because the necessary discrimination and awareness is not brought in. For this discretion, you need a certain level of awareness. Only if that is there, karma can be consciously used. Memory is not a bad thing. Whatever the memory is, whatever the content of the memory, no memory is a bad thing. You remember something horrible, you remember something beautiful, you remember all kinds of things. This is not a problem. The problem is you do not have the necessary discretion to pick what you want when you want, isn't it? That's all it is, isn't it? So all the horrible things that have happened on the planet, usually only what horrible things that are happening, the news cameras go and take all this. It's on the film, it's stored somewhere in a computer. Is it biting you? No. If it is played here also, it need not bite you, only if you react, it bites you, isn't it? The same thing here, it's all just stored and kept. If you react, it'll bite you. If you consciously use it, you can use it in so many different ways, it doesn't matter what is the recording. What your karma is not the problem. Are you able to… do you have the necessary awareness and discretion to employ this in the right sense or not? That's all it is.